Hey guys, I'm Steph and welcome back to my beauty stash. Today we're doing bronzer battle. I picked up two really hyped bronzers that launched around the same time. Did they launch on the same day? I think one launched 2 days before the other. The first one I have here is from Tarte, and never mind my fingerprints on this beautiful packaging. This is the Cream Contour and Powder Bronzer Duo. I picked up the shade She's Sculpted. Now this is going to be a cream contour up here at the top, and I like that it has a little cover on it, and then you have your powder bronzer down here at the bottom. How gorgeous is this packaging? Of course, you have a mirror up here. Really pretty. And guys, I also want to mention this is going to be a first impressions of both of these brands. So never tried Tarte before. This is going to be my first dive into his brand. And then really excited about this one as well. This is the new one from Wayne Goss. I've been wanting to try Wayne Goss for a while. I just didn't know where to start. And when I saw the bronzers come out, and I thought, yes, that is the first product that I need to have of his in my stash. And so I picked it up. Really pretty mirrored packaging as well. This one is called the Radiance Boosting Face Palette, and I got the shade Satin Bronze. So both of the shades that I picked up in Tarte and Wayne Goss are the middle shades. So right here you have your contour, and these are both powders. You have your contour, and then over here you have your bronzer. Let me hold it around like this so I can see the names better. Contour shade, which is this one right here, that's called Medium Taupe, and then the bronzer shade is called Bronze Glow. And of course you do get a full-size mirror in this one as well. So here they are side by side. The Wayne Goss is a little bit bigger than the Tarte, but they both have that really nice, pretty mirrored packaging, really nice, substantial packaging without being too heavy or too bulky. The Wayne Goss is made in the USA and the Tarte is made in Italy. The Tarte says it's good for 12 months after opening, and the Wayne Goss says it's good for 9 months after opening. Now there is a difference in price and the amount of product that you're getting. Now in the Tarte Contour and Bronzer Duo, this retails for $38. And since one is cream and one is powder, in the cream you're getting 0.24 ounces, and in the powder you're getting 0.32 ounces. And you can find Tarte at Sephora. Now for the Wayne Goss, this retails for $45. You are getting two powders. You're not getting any cream in the Wayne Goss, and you can find this on the Beautylish website. This one contains 0.58 ounces of product. So if you do the math, you get 0.29 ounces of product per pan. And over here on the Tarte for the powder side, you get 0.32 ounces. Now in total, there is 0.2 less in the Tarte because this comes out to 0.56 when you add up the cream and powder together. And for both powders in the Wayne Goss, it is 0.58. So really similar as far as like packaging goes, as far as the quantity, the price point, and what you're actually getting in these bronzer slash contour palettes. Now, I went outdoors and I swatched these in natural lighting, so I'm gonna insert those photos that I did here. As you saw, there were some slight variances in the shades, specifically in the contour shades. I feel like the Wayne Goss is a little bit more cool toned than the Tarte. I felt like the contour shade in the Tarte, which is the cream shade, I felt like that leaned a little bit more warm than what I thought it was going to be. Now, both of these palettes were released with 3 different shades, one for light, medium, and deep skin tones, and I picked up the middle shade in both of these. So let's go ahead and start applying these bronzers slash contour so we can see what they're going to look like on my fair to light skin tone. So I already have my foundation, concealer, and setting powder. For foundation, I went in with the Giorgio Armani Neo Nude Foundation, and I have this one in the shade 3.5. For concealer, I went in with the Tarte Sea Hydrocealer. This one is in the shade 14N. And for setting powder, I went in with the new one from Tatcha, and this is the Silk Powder. So I lightly dusted the powder all over my face because I know a lot of you out there, you will go in with your setting powder first before you dive into any of these products. And since I'm a normal to oily skin type, that is usually how I do my makeup routine. So I'm going to start first with the Patrick Ta. Again, this is the one that has the cream contour and then the powder bronzer down here. So we're going to start with the contour first. And to apply it, I'm going to use one of my favorite brushes for cream contour. This is from Smashbox, and this is a cream cheek brush. So I'm just kind of stamping it right here in the hollows of my cheeks, where you would normally place your contour. I'm not going to bring it all the way down though. I'm kind of just going to stop right there. Now I'm just going to kind of buff it in. For this being the medium shade, I think it looks a little light. What do you guys think? That's why I went with this shade. I felt like the lightest shade was just going to be a little too light for me. And normally, I mean, I'm a fair to light skin tone, so I was a little surprised that the medium shade was the one I was going with in both of them actually. Just kind of clean it up a little bit right here. Now let me add some on my forehead. And I can see the warmth in this. And I was kind of hoping it would be a little bit more cool toned. Just because when I think of contour, I think of a cooler shade, at least for me, on my skin tone. So that's a really soft wash of color. And that's good because you can build it up as you need it. All right, so I'm going to try adding some on my nose, and I hope this is not going to mess anything up since I do have powder there. That looks okay. That looks pretty good. Now let's do the jawline. All right, so this is how the cream contour looks in the Patrick Ta palette. I think it went on really nicely. It's easy to blend, and I like that it's not too intense. It's definitely something you can build into. Now let's dive into the powder bronzer, and for that, I'm gonna use a rephr number 5 brush. Now I'm gonna focus this a little bit higher up on my cheekbones, almost above where I put the contour. That's pretty. And there it is with the powder on top. I think it looks really pretty, really nice. I think both shades are very complementary of each other. I just kind of wish the contour shade was slightly cooler, but they both blend into each other really well. They're both nice complements for each other. I like that this is cream and that it is powder. That is one of the things that drew me to this palette, because I do like going in with a cream bronzer or cream contour and then adding a powdered bronzer on top of it. I think it really helps to improve the longevity and just the overall glow and warmth that the bronzer provides the skin. I think this is a beautiful shade for my fair to light skin tone in the Patrick Ta Duo. Again, this one is in the shade She Sculpted. Now let's jump over here to the left side and try out the Wayne Goss Duo. So we're going to go in with this one first. This is the contour shade and it is in medium taupe. Now I'm going to be taking this little dual-ended brush from Eve Pearl, specifically this side right here, and this is the side I'm going to use for the contour. Now there is a little bit of kick up in the pan with the Wayne Goss. And I didn't notice anything in the Patrick Ta, that's why I didn't mention it, but you can see it there. That doesn't bother me, but if it bothers you, just know there's gonna be a little bit. Okay, so this one is definitely a little bit deeper. And this is definitely more cool toned than the Patrick Ta. And I like that. Again, guys, I really think that the contour should be a little bit more cool toned than your bronzer is, because this is the shade that's like actually sculpting the face, you know? This is also very easy to blend. I'm just making sure that I have a nice blend. That's why I keep going over it. I think that looks nice. Let's take it up on the forehead. Yeah, that blends out really, really nicely. And I really like that they're both not super intense when you initially apply them, that it's something that you have to build into. I think a lot of you will appreciate that, especially those of you that are maybe new to contour and bronzing. It's going to be a lot easier for you to get a good blend when you can build into your desired pigmentation. Okay, now let me do the jawline. Oops. Got a lot right here. Now let me do this side of my nose. All right, so there's the Wayne Goss contour shade. I think it looks good. For being the medium shade, I think it looks great on my fair to light skin tone. Now let's go in with this shade, which is Bronze Glow. And this one does have a bit of a radiance to it, a bit of a sheen to it. And I especially noticed that outdoors when I was swatching it. I like that. I like that in my bronzer, just because I think it adds to the sun-kissed look. And I'm taking that on my rephr 05 brush. Again, I'm starting up here. Really nice. And it's blending so easily. Now I'm gonna add a little bit right here on my nose, and it's gonna cover both sides, but that's okay. So I always like to have a little bit of bronze there on my nose. And there you have both shades in the Wayne Goss Duo. All right, guys, so what do you think? Wayne Goss, Patrick Ta? I think they look pretty similar to each other. I can see a slight difference from the Wayne Goss on this cheek versus the Patrick Ta on this cheek. This one does have more warmth versus this side, where I can see a little bit of the cool tone contour coming through, and I don't mind that at all. On the forehead, I think they look the same. I really honestly think they look the same. A little bit more radiant on this side because of the Radiance shade in the Wayne Goss. But the Patrick Ta does say that it is luminous, and I think it's mainly because of the cream contour, and then you add the bronzer on top, so that adds to the luminosity. But I do feel like the powder in the Patrick Ta is more matte when compared to that of the Wayne Goss, which you can definitely see the radiance, the sheen in that powder. Now the contour shade in the Wayne Goss is definitely going to be a matte. Like, I didn't see any radiance coming from that. It wasn't until I applied the bronzer shade, which you can see that nice glow. Whereas in the Patrick Ta, because it is a cream formula, you kind of do get that slight radiance, that slight glow, just because it's like a dewy finish. It's a cream-based product, and then you go in with the bronzer on top, so that helps to add to the slight luminosity that you get on the Patrick Ta side. However, in looking at them both, I think I have more of like a sheen on the Wayne Goss side versus the Patrick Ta side. Now, as far as application goes, I didn't encounter any issues. I think that they both blended out seamlessly on the skin. They were easy to blend, and I like that both products They allow you to build into your desired pigmentation. They're not so intense to where you only need like a tiny, tiny little bit and then you gotta work really hard to blend that out. They're buildable, and I like that, especially when it comes to bronzer and contour products. So if you're a fair to light skin tone like me, the medium shades might be perfect for you, especially with summer coming up. You definitely wanna have some more warmth to your skin, so going a little darker on your bronzer or contour shades can easily help you achieve that without spending hours in the sun. Both products are winners for me. Now, do you need both of them? Absolutely not. If you like working with cream-based products, then go with the Tarte. If you prefer strictly powder products, then go with the Wayne Goss. They're both very similar in price point. You're getting almost the same amount of product, except one is going to have a cream and the other is going to be both powder. But as far as shades go, guys, they are super similar to each other. And let me just hold them up together one last time. Just pick one. Go with your favorite brand or go with the brand you haven't tried, because I know you're not going to be disappointed with either of these. They look really nice on the skin. I'm going to be wearing these for the next few hours, and if I can include an end of the day wear test in this video, then I most certainly will. I'll insert it at the end. But so far, guys, my first impression of both brands, because again, this is my first time trying Tarte and Wayne Goss, they're both getting a thumbs up from me. I'm happy that I have them both in my stash. I look forward to using them more in the future, and I can't wait to order more things from each brand, because Wayne Goss and Tarte are incredibly talented makeup artists, and I love that they're sharing their knowledge and passion for makeup with all of us to enjoy. So congratulations, both Tarte and Wayne Goss, for two amazing product launches. Guys, all of the products that I used today will be linked and listed in the description box down below. Some of these links might be affiliate links, so if you do end up purchasing, I thank you so much for supporting me and my channel. So now it's time for you to do some talking. What did you guys think of these two bronzer slash contour products? Which one are you going to pick up, or which one have you picked up already? Don't forget that the Sephora VIB sale starts this Friday, April 9th for Rouge members. And this Tarte product is in stock right now on the Sephora website. This one from Wayne Goss is also in stock right now on the Beautylish website. So hey guys, real quick, I just wanted to show you what my skin is looking like after 5 hours of wear. Both sides look fantastic. I don't see any fading. I just see a nice, gorgeous glow and luminosity to my skin. I look like I've been outside for a couple of days. What do you guys think? But I think both products are fantastic. Whichever one you choose to go with, I don't think you're going to be disappointed with either of them. I want to thank you guys so much for watching another one of my videos. You all have a great day or night, wherever it is you all are at. Stay hydrated, guys. Drink your water, and I will see you all very soon. Bye.